Whoa. My computer fans started going hard when I turned down to City on. I've never had a problem with him before, but hopefully he'll be okay. He's on high for now. It goes all the way to very high. I'll turn him to medium if it acts funny, if it crashes or anything. Oh, and let's make sure our Twitch is set up so y'all can be in my town. Ba-dum. Enjoy your lurk and work, pal. Blood from the head, it must be a baby. I know it's just super annoying too because like whenever I answer, I'm like, listen, I am a lesbian. There has not been, not that lesbians can't sometimes interact with something that could make a baby. Okay, I understand, but I have not. Therefore, there could be no baby. It's like they just don't believe you. I'd go to the hospital because he had something broken and they tried to give me a pregnancy test. What? That's wild. Oh, yeah, I can unpin that. We just switched over, but thank you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Can't believe we gotta go on day 4. Day 4 of this hunt. Okay. So for those of you who've never played Town to City before, like I said, it is a city builder. And this is our town that we've been working on. I do feel pretty happy with like where it's at right now. We decorated all these paths and added all these houses. We got like a little neighborhood over here, a little neighborhood over here. We got a park. We've got some different little markets too. We've got one over here and one over here. This one needs some workers. Not enough workers to fill the demand. There we go. And then like if you all talk in chat, it adds you as villagers in the game, slowly but surely. So fun. Where was I? What was I doing? That's the only thing. Oh, I see Luna. I see Toasty. Wait, it must have respawned some of you. Does that mean there's 2 Toasties? Because Toasty was already in here somewhere. I don't know. Interesting. Okay. Sending a chat so I can live in your city. It's just automated from you talking in chat and like whenever there's a empty villager that hasn't been claimed, basically. Alright, so I think I decorated most of these houses. It looks like this one doesn't have anything. Sorry, I'm getting used to the camera controls again. See if they added anything since the last time I played. It all looks the same for now. Okay. Because otherwise, if you don't decorate the houses, then the villagers will be sad when they live there. Didn't want to deal with you anymore. That's funny. Funny lore drop. Where are these big lines happening? I feel like those weren't there before. I forgot that I'm dealing with my mouse being broken while playing this game. I've been gardening while hunting. I forgot my daughter came home early. I walked into her room looking for the donut box and yelped and jumped out of my skin. That's okay. It happens. Beat yourself up about it. Honestly, kiddo probably thought it was funny, low-key. Here's the other thing. I'm eepy, but I gotta do laundry. Can you put in a... Oh, no, wait. You have to go to the laundry. I was gonna say, could you put in a load and then take a nap while the load was going, but I don't think that's an option in your case, unfortunately, if I recall correctly. Okay, cute. We can put up a little bit of trees. Where's the trees? I need to see if... I don't know why I didn't have a problem with this last time, but I feel like the UI is small, kind of hurting my brain trying to look at it. Let's see if that's better. I had to apologize. Usually knock before entering. Definitely didn't. That's okay. I'm sure you can just tell them you didn't realize, like you forgot that they were home. Go get it done. Could still nap and go get it done. I just don't like going at night because they lock the doors 2 hours before closing. So you can't sit in your car to wait. You gotta be inside. Oh. Interesting. Hey, Squishy, just as a reminder, friend, we've talked a little bit about this before. It's not like a huge deal. I don't want you to feel like you're in trouble or anything, but it's one of our chat rules to try to kind of keep chat on topic, and sometimes with like sharing the OCs and stuff, it's just kind of random because it's not what we're talking about at all. It can be a little overwhelming. So if you can try your best to stick with us a little bit, I would appreciate that. Oh, that one's big. Obviously, like, it's okay to sometimes be like, hey, can I share this random thing or something? I don't want you to feel like, you know, it's just about maybe how much off topic, if that makes sense. Small tree. Oh, that kind of is like in that house. Can I fix that? Can I move that? Is there a delete button? I forget how to do things. That's demolish buildings. Okay, there we go. Then I'd be brave. Care you. Have a good day, Em. Good luck. I like how big this one is. Can go over here. It's like, I don't mind the idea of this area being pretty tree heavy. Back here, kind of naturey. This game is going to be so much easier to play again once, because one of my Christmas gifts is a new mouse. My mouse is currently broken, and I low-key forgot that the part of the reason I paused playing this was because my mouse was broken. I did forgot. but that's okay. It's not too big of a deal. I probably will wait to play again until after Christmas, though, when I can get that fixed, because it's a little feisty. Well, I have my mouse. It's not like I'm totally without a mouse, thankfully, because I think that would be like virtually impossible. The like main click button though is like kind of like finagly, where it doesn't, like, I click it and it doesn't always click, if that makes sense. I have to like really like push it down and be like, no, click. So it can just be a little bit of a pain in the booty cheeks. Sometimes I'm like, I'm clicking it. Why is it not going? And the game's like, we don't register you as clicking it. And I'm like, why? Poor K. Cute. I like to get like a little, like, one of my big things is I like there to be some variety in like yards and stuff, even though we don't have like a ton of decorations unlocked. So like treat this one like it's a little garden. Where's the flower one? I'll do flowers on the other side. And then maybe I'll do like a little dirt path. But it needs to be small. Cute. I can research a new thing. I've unlocked a lot of trees, flowers, some arches, Halloween stuff, a lot of the market stalls. But there's a lot more for me to still unlock, I think. Animal decorations. I want that. And that, actually, I've already bought everything from this, so that would make sense for me to buy next. Gib. What are the animal decorations? I'm so excited. Tell me more. What did I unlock? We have pet statues. Okay. Is that it? Oh no. Swan. Is this the swan that goes in the water? Is it a real swan? That would be so cool. It is. Oh, and you know something cool about this game, if you've never played, chat room? If any of you have ever played, what's it called? Tiny Glade, and you know how Tiny Glade, like, the stuff reacts to where you put it, this game is like that too. So if you have, for example, you pick up the single flower, you can put it in the grass as a single flower. You can put it on a table and it becomes a single flower in a pot. You can put it against a wall and it'll become a flower that's growing on the wall. You can put it like on the little ledge of like their porch. Like, it's very reactive. For example, these lanterns are just the traditional light but put in water, and in the water they become a lantern. Or these are the single flowers put into the water and they become a lily pad. Like, I just think that's so cool. How many of these do I want to put reasonably? I think 3 would be good. Okay. Maybe 4. Okay. What else did we get? That's new. And they're not moving just because I have the game paused right now because I'm trying to catch my bearings a little bit. So these are the pet statues. Whoa, they're big. Why are they so big? Interesting. I'd really have to figure out what I was doing with that. Okay. I don't know if I love the pet statues, I won't lie. They're kind of too big to me. There's ducks. That's even more important to me than swans. I love ducks. When you said, why is that so big? My brain went to that's what she said. That's fair. Honestly. Oh, and they have the little mallard ducks. Oh, that's so cute. I need one of them to be a mallard duck. I usually like to randomize it, but... Okay, I don't want to overcrowd the pond. We have another pond over here that I might just make duckies so that I can have more. Okay, I think that's enough. I do want to give them some lily pads over here because they don't have any. Why are the lily pads over here brown? Has it changed season? Is that why? They're green over on the other area. I'm intrigued by that. Okay, and then we should probably put some little lanterns in this one too. Some lights for the ducks, right? Hi, Celine. Welcome in. How are you? Cute. Oh, we have some animal bushes. Okay, those are cute. I like those better. We have what? That looks like a cow. Maybe that's a dog. It's so hard to tell what these are supposed to be. So I think those are all the new items. We have the animal bushes, the ducks, the swans, the pet statues. That's all that I'm seeing is new. Oh, there is like categories. Okay, that's helpful. I didn't see that before. Okay. Oh, we have a lot to unlock still. Cool. Oh, this is saying it can go in the water. Oh, what? These become like bigger lily pads? Interesting. And these are in the water section? You can put these in the water? Okay, that's weird. Okay, cool. Discord when I find a dreamy. I hope today, Jennifer. One part of me hopes today that you'll get what you want because you're over 500 tickets in, and that's like such a deep commitment. And then another part of me hopes that you don't because I want to be villager hunting with you again on Sunday. Just being honest. Okay. I think we press play again. That way we can get some new people in. Because I think some of these houses are empty. For your sanity, I hope not, but for only my selfish purposes, I do enjoy the company. Right, you want to live near food and shops. I don't know that I have a good house for that. No, not really. The percentages are pretty bad. Like, the best I can give you is this, which is 11%. That'll probably go up as I add more shops over here. Ugh, not ideal. I don't think they're gonna be super happy. Oh, Meals, you're here. You made it. You're running one of the little stands. Cute. I think that's the cheese stand that you're running. So we do have this quest. I don't remember what this is, though. Is there somewhere for me to read what that is? No new requests. Oh, shoot. I don't know what it is. It says Nightly Haunt. Place a gravestone. Oh, I need this to move. Okay. Place a gravestone for the ghost. Place a single flower with the grave. Place lanterns or candles to light up the area. And place withered trees. Oh. That's kind of creepy. What house would I want to maybe have a grave behind it? I mean, it could be the mayor's house, my house, if we want. This has kind of a nice little hidden nook back here. Maybe I'll put it back here. I wonder if I can... Wait, okay. I don't know how comforting it is to have a grave behind the mayor. I know. I guess I just felt bad because it's called Nightly Haunt. So I'm a little afraid that wherever I put him, there's gonna be like a ghost. And so I feel bad for this family imposing a ghost upon them, but I guess that's life. I wish that there was like one of those long graves, if you know what I mean. That's okay. I have cats, that's sort of like being haunted. Lantern. Or candles. I don't think I have candles. I would love to have candles. I don't want a big lantern. Why does that one on the... Oh, place multiple lanterns? Oh, maybe I want to make like a graveyard then. Because it needs 10 lanterns. I don't want 10 lanterns in this person's yard. Hold on, I think I need to rethink this. What if that ghost is their relative? That's true. That's true. Okay, y'all. Quick before I commit to this graveyard, which I think is going to take me a little longer than a single grave. I have to pee, so I'll be right back. Should be very short, though. Very quick burb. Okay. Thank you for your patience. I have returned. That sounded so dramatic. Oh, I did forget to pause, so. Oops. Hopefully, my peeps are okay out here. Alright. Yeah, I agree with you, Rox. The graveyard, the 10 lanterns is too much for a small backyard, so we need to course correct. Which means we need to find a good spot for a graveyard. Where that's gonna be, I really don't know. I mean, I guess behind the mayor's house. I know someone said that doesn't instill good feelings, but I think it's if you visit your happy home facilities while working, you can find more villager options. Can you fix the double music? You don't hear it now that I came back. I still want to figure out why it's happening. Double music. I'm gonna try go. No, you're okay. I appreciate you telling me. I'm gonna go back to the BRB screen for a second to see if it's something over there. Just give me one sec. Yes. Okay, I see why. My Switch is still plugged in, so somehow it was playing like the Switch sounds, even though interestingly the system I use to see my game for Switch isn't even on. So I don't know how that happened, but I will figure that out later. But yes, it should be fixed now. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Now I need to make this about the same size. And I forget who said earlier that they were happy to be finding new cozy games, but I'm glad that it was Luna. I'm glad that it can be helpful. I appreciate you all like letting me explore different games and being down for the vibes no matter what. It helps a lot. 3.5 seems like it's like a little bit bigger. Okay, yeah, I think it's a 3. And then there's a way to make it perfectly straight. I think it's our line tool. That's, I don't need the graves are small, so I don't want a huge area. It's gonna be like quite wide already. I don't really love how narrow it is, but I think I'm gonna have to make it work. So then maybe we have an excuse to use one of these statues. I mean, they don't really make sense per se, being like an animal statue, but I feel like, I mean, I don't know, it's a graveyard, it needs a little bit of decoration, right? I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Would a graveyard really be here? No one wants to go behind the mayor's house to go visit their loved ones. One of the weird things about this game is that, like, everything you're working on. Oh, I should also turn Freckles off. Everything you're working on has to connect, otherwise the villagers can't get to it, which I do kind of understand. Um, but it's also makes it like a little bit tricky sometimes because sometimes I think something like a graveyard, for example, would be kind of far off from like the rest of town, if that makes sense. Oh, Luna, that's so sweet. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Hmm. What feels like a realistic place? Ooh, hydration reminder. Okay. Maybe tucked back here. I think it'd have to be small. Let's try it and see if we like it. We can always change our mind. Was I doing square paths over here? I think I was. That'd be really small. That'd be too small. What do we have there? We have a fence. I mean, probably have to move that tree, but we could do like this. Okay, it's not my favorite, but I think I'm gonna go with it for now. I definitely want to get like a little arch and like fence around it, I think. Because, like, I don't know, it's just kind of a private area. Oh, I see rocks in the village. And Squishy and Cade. Cute. I feel like 10 lanterns is still gonna be like so many lanterns here. I wonder if once that exists, I can delete them. Like, can I complete the quest and then just be like, okay, all good? uh, I want this to rotate. Yes, you can do that. Okay. Good, because low-key, that's way too many lanterns. Thank you for your help with that, Fig. Oh, hello, friends. Hi, Rosanna. Hi, Jewel. Welcome in. Felipe, hello. Welcome. Sarah Nell, welcome in. Burb, hello. Hi, friends. How was your stream, lovely? What were y'all getting up to today? I'll give you a little shouty outy. I hope you had a good one. Esther, welcome in. Raiders, if you're new here, hi, hello, hi. My name is B. I use they them pronouns. I am a queer and disabled full-time cozy VTuber. We play a variety of cozy games. Animal Crossing is kind of our main one right now, but we also love some indie games. And we keep a very low sensory lurk friendly space, so it's a good spot to just kind of hang out, do your work, whatever you want to work on, play your game, all that kind of stuff. So if that sounds like your cup of tea, feel free to hit the follow button and join us, and if not, no worries. We were also doing Town to City today. Feel ultimately cozy. Good, I'm glad. I do think this game is like one of the coziest. It's so like the little ASMR sounds and everything. It's so good. Why is this red now? Here's a little peek at our town if you all want to see before I get back to. We're working on a little quest right now to basically make a little graveyard. But we have a little main part of town so far. We've got a couple of neighborhoods, one over here and one over here. And then we've got like a more rural neighborhood kind of forming over here as well. And we just got the animals, so we got some duckies floating around now. And some swans, which brings me great joy that they added the little creatures. So welcome in, everyone. Not the freckles again. Why is everybody finding freckles except for me? For context, we started our stream with a continued villager hunt. We've been fighting through trying to find freckles. We're like 215 tickets in, which, I mean, honestly is not too bad. But hi, son. Thank you. I saw like a picture of someone who had done this kind of framing around the lake, and then like that like initiated my inspiration, and I kind of just went from there after that. I think it was maybe, I can't remember for sure. I feel like it was maybe Devin Bumpkin who I had seen with that design. Oh, did I still want to maybe put a statue? Where's the statue? I don't want the green one. I definitely want, yeah. And I have the Twitch integration on, so anyone who talks in chat should slowly be added to our little town as we go on. And Rosanna, I know I know you know this, but being chronically ill and stuff, I just want to remind, if you need to raid and run, if you need to go rest and take care of yourself post-stream, please, please do. You're obviously welcome here, but... Hi, Starship. Welcome in. Okay. That's pretty good. Maybe a few more in the center. Sounds good, love. Happy to have you. Okay, I don't want to block the entrance. I think it needs some like little mini dirt paths, as if people are like walking around in here. You know what would be fun is if you could control the opacity of the paths a little bit. I would love to have a dirt path that looked a little more like not every single pixel perfectly filled in, if that makes sense. I think I want to not use the straight path this. Make it look more organic because it's just going to be a walking path from people's feet. Oh, it put me on the straight line again. I was like, why is it so... No, I just erased part of my stone bath. Oh, Eva's. Sometimes you can, definitely tell that I haven't played this in a little bit. Okay. There we go. Freeform. That's okay. We'll find our bearings again. I think I need to line these up a little bit better so that the pathing is a little easier. It will have them be a little bit more in the walkway, but that's okay. You agree, Badizzle? Yeah, I think that would be nice. Also, welcome in. I hope y'all enjoy your stay here today in the underbelly. Okay, yeah, I think that looks good, honestly. So let's see if we can get this path now. Okay, I do love our Animal Crossing playlist, but I feel like it's not matching the vibes of this game. So I'm going to put on our lo-fi nature playlist instead. Okay, and then not on the street. How to make the pass look a little like the opacity. Yeah, of course. No, I would appreciate that. I appreciate you asking. I'm not someone who minds suggestions. So yeah, I would love to know. I'll pause a little bit while I want to see what you have to say. Yeah, so many of you are in here now. Cute. Even some of the raiders are in here already. Starship, I see. Cute. If you're using the actual road tool, you can just use the dirt terrain paint with dithering on underneath to make the edges look better. The road tool, you can just use the dirt terrain paint with dithering on underneath. Like this? Like underneath the road section? Is that what you mean? Oh, Kate, I'm sorry you're not having the best day, love. I hope you feel better soon. I hope you have a good time at Korean barbecue. That sounds lovely. I don't think I know what dithering is. Dithering on underneath. You place a dirt road and then you use the dirt terrain paint. Oh. So if you're using the actual road tool, you can use the dirt terrain paint with dithering on. Oh. I don't think I've ever used these with the dithering on. Oh, nice. Okay, thank you for showing me this. Ooh, I might need to change up some of my other areas with this knowledge. This is awesome. Because I like how it just makes it look kind of walked in. Cute. Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you for that. And then we need some flowers. They requested. I played too much. I've only played I think I played like 3 streams worth and then I played a little bit offline. So I'm definitely still learning, especially because they've had a couple updates since then. Okay, cute. Place a gravestone for the ghost. Oh, I need to move this. How can I move this? And then we need to put some lights. It wants 10 lights. We're going to put them up, but I'm going to delete them after because 10 lights for a single little graveyard is a lot. It's too bad we can't put that. One of the things that it doesn't do is like put little lanterns on the edge of fences. I think that would be really cute. But for now, we'll just put some in the corners. Why they want 10, I don't know. But that's honestly beyond me. Oh, really? Okay, cool. These honestly look silly. Oops, I didn't mean to. Oh, does that one not count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which one is not counting? Okay. And then withered trees. They want 5. Again, that's a lot, but I'll just put it down for now. That's this, right? Yeah. Well, the circle is kind of small. So it would have to be, these would have to be in here. So I'm really going to have to delete those later, actually. I did not realize quite how small the circle was because these won't count. Ignore how silly this is going to look for a second, chat room. I'm trying to cheat the system a little. Okay. Oh, that's okay. I know there's different time zones and stuff. I'll be live again on Sunday if you want to hang out. We're going to be continuing our villager hunt. And then playing our heavily modded swamp Stardew Valley save. Have a good rest of your day, friend. It was nice to meet you. Okay, thank you. With the old night chased away, I can start adventuring the woods again. Ghosts be gone. Cute. Oh, we got some money. Nice. Now I'm gonna delete a lot of this. I mean, the graveyard can stay, but the excessive amount of trees can go. I think this one little tree looks good. I think he can stay. I have to be careful not to delete the house. Honestly, I just think we need that one in the front. I think that's fine. Okay. We just need to hit, we're ready for unlocking another level of the research menu. We just need 120 people and we're at 104. So let's go ahead and accept a few more people. Problem right now is a lot of these people want good food next to them. Maybe for some reason this isn't considered very close to this. Too many assigned workers. Okay. Oh, that's probably just because there's nothing more for us to research. I'll leave them. So maybe I should put like a couple extra stalls over here. Let's see if that works. I don't really want to delete the whole thing. Am I able to? Okay, yeah. And then we can hedge over a little bit more later, but let's get the stalls down first. Veggie, fruit, fish, cheese, poultry. I love the look of this one with the little thing hanging in the back. I think that's cute. And then maybe... Which one do we not have over here? We have fruit, veggie, and this one. So maybe actually we should do the other two that we don't have in this neighborhood. So maybe I'll delete that. Although it is cute, but let's give our peeps a good variety of food options. No food deserts here. Okay. Hopefully that should make the folks over here who wanted a higher food situation happier to have a few market stalls next to them. And then I'll do like this. Ooh, maybe a little bit further, and then we'll put like a little bush to mark off, and maybe like a light to mark off the edge. Right, that's cute. Let's add a little bit more like flowers back here. Maybe we can use that dithering technique we learned to do like Ooh, how do you erase terrain paint? Oh, you don't. You probably just put grass back over it, huh? Okay. Oh, I forgot how relaxing this game was. When I first downloaded this game, I'll tell you an embarrassing truth. The first day that I played this game, I played it for 9 hours. I forgot how it just like sucks you in and just like you can just get so absorbed in all these little nice details. And I barely even have half the stuff unlocked, which is the wild part. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks good. Maybe another like This is the game. Hi, E. And thank you for the hydrate fig. I will do that. Okay, cute. I think that'll help. It won't fix it, but it'll help. So let's grab this food family and put them over here. Yeah, see, there's where like plus 6% now. They're plus 20, which is still not like super amazing, but it's definitely better. Okay, good. All right, yeah, I do want to try, now that I know this new information, I would like to erase what I made as like proper dirt paths and keep those for like the main paths. And use the terrain paint to oh my gosh, this could be dangerous. Cause tell me why I get to the point where sometimes I wanna like put this dithering underneath like the trees too, because they would have dirt under them. Oh no. My detail orientedness in this game. They go good together in a way, but bad together in a way. Where are some other spots where I might want to fix that? Honestly, this, which looks a little wonky. Hi, Yowie. Welcome in. How are you? Happy time zone. Oh, I did do a little bit of the dark dirt earlier. What did I use for that? Oh, I used the dark soil. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cute. Okay. I need to get more stores, but we really haven't unlocked them yet. Where's the door to this shop? Where do they enter? Or do they just shop outside? Is the only door on the upstairs? I don't see a door on the downstairs. Oh, it's a corner door. Oh, okay, it's this one. I see, I see. Oh, interesting. Okay, it doesn't really need it there anyways. Okay. We have 112. We need 120. Okay, there's more families here now. And maybe we should... Did we double up the size of all these, or did we leave the front ones? We left the front ones low. So I probably want to keep that to match. So maybe I'll make these tall. Forget how I do that, but I will figure it out. Aha, yes. Y'all want to live by trees. We don't have the best. That should do. Oh, far away from any neighbors. I don't know if I have anything like that, actually. Gonna be Lurky Elk, no worries. I hope you're doing good, friend. Yeah, I don't have a lot of, like... I don't think I can do that for you right now, unfortunately. But we did unlock the next level anyways. So... we can now become a village. Oh, it's so pretty. I forgot how pretty the cutscenes are. Leisure, a new need unlocked in the research menu. Expanded to tier 3. Oh, City Hall. Ooh. See, this is where sometimes my little, like, perfectionist brain struggles a bit, because I'm like, if I had known, like, I had a city hall, I would probably have made a spot for, you know what I mean? Like, but I didn't know. So, like, you have to work with what you got. And I'm like, ah. Bistro provides food. That might be a wise thing to buy. Ball throw. Barber. What does that say? Oh, we have a new request. Esther requests. Mayor, our town is growing, but there aren't enough homes for all the new people. We don't want them to sleep outside, do we? Settle down. I'm sure the mayor will quickly build at least 10 new houses. Regular houses? Of course not. Our mayor will also upgrade the homes to fit more people. Okay. Hold on. I'll do that in a minute, but I am a little bit busy right now. I'm trying to get y'all more shops and stuff. I think I'm gonna grab the bistro. Yeah, it was Esther and Luma talking. They said, Mr. Mayor, you better not leave our peeps outside. And you know what? Fair enough. I think that's fair. Okay, so we had a food thingy over here. Like a food district. Because this is a butcher shop. So I think adding a bistro would make a lot of sense over here. Um. Okay, I was like, wait, why is it at a diagonal? That threw me for a loop. Okay. Oh, I want the straight line in this instance. Okay. Oh, that's okay. That's pretty straight. I don't know why it always does that. It like kind of unclicks what I click sometimes in this game, which I do find a little annoying. There. Cute. That looks nice. I like the little bistro. I think that's a really cute building. Look at the little, like, awning. I like the bistro. Probably needs workers, right? Wait, what's wrong? Did I do something wrong as to why it's not working? Building is not connected to a warehouse. Building is right next to warehouse. What? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Draw some more road in front of it. Oh, I see. Well, that made my road kind of funky looking, but I guess I'll live. All right. Thank you, Fig. I appreciate that. Well, let me put my little wrist wrap on so I don't make my hands more mad. Okay. And then probably we want another bistro. What's this? Warehouse can't transport to this building. Oh, it was before. Does this need more road too? Oh, no, I don't want to do that though. Where's the front? That's the front, so it should be able to. Okay, okay. Sorry, it's been a long time since I've played. That makes sense. Thank you for your help. No, 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 no. You've been really helpful. No, I appreciate that a lot, honestly. Please don't apologize. You're good. There you are, by the way. You shopping. At the shoe shop. All right, what's our other request? I know they want more homes. Luna says, work is done, time for home. Worked so hard, says Cranberry. Sure, would be nice to hang out with others after hours. Would be nice. No such place. Mayor create? Why are you talking like that? Mayor create, place to meet like park. But not with work buildings around. Enough work. Place that makes us happy. Oh. Well, what about... I have a park, but I think it's gonna be too close to houses to count. Let me see. Why say so many words when so few do the trick? Yeah, because look at how big. the surface area is. Like, we meet all the requests, but it has shops and houses. I guess I'll have to make a second park. That's gonna be a big surface area to try to... Almost, if I were to move this shop. Oh, there's me. I'm bobbling around. Who asked, am Elk there? You should be. Yeah, you're actually in your house. So I can't see you right now, but it's because it's nighttime. What is this again? This is an optician. This is a shoemaker. Honestly, the clothing store and the shoemaker should be closer together. Maybe I swap them with the optician. If I can. And then maybe I can put them both over here. Possibly. If the optician can fit here, which I think it should. It's pretty small. Why is it going at an angle, though? Why? I mean, I guess it can go that way. That's not exactly my preference, but I think I can put some decor over here to make that work. Click R to keep it from snapping to the path. Oh, okay. And then can I rotate it? Yeah. Okay, nice, nice, nice. May have to fix that path a little bit, but... There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah. Because then we can have the shoe shop, hopefully, and the clothing shop, like, near each other. I feel like that just makes sense. It's kind of a snug fit. So I think it has to go sideways, which, but I'll live. Okay, now let's see if we can move this pin circle. It would have the mayor house in it. Oh, it still thinks I have a shop or a house in the area. Mer. I don't know what shop it's counting. Maybe this one. Maybe this. Alright, I'm probably gonna have to do it on my own. That's okay. This will be an interesting quest to figure out. Okay. They want new houses. Where might we want to put? And also, why is this sleepy? Too many assigned workers. Okay. Where might we want another neighborhood? Honestly, maybe like here. I can't wait till we unlock more houses. They're all so repetitive. Um, okay. Might as well have the research centers, you know, going at full capacity. Right, you want to live near apparel shops. I actually did just make that very possible. Like, I'm gonna have to dismiss that family because I just don't have any houses that are like far away from other people. What is it that you're looking for? A single floor house. I do have some of those. Okay. I'm almost thinking we might need to expand this because there's also a barber shop and that would make the most sense here too. But there's definitely not enough room right now. So let's adjust this for a minute. Obviously, we're a little limited in how big we can make it because the water right there, but I don't know what's making that have a weird texture to it like that. There we go. Okay, yeah, maybe that can work. Let's figure out the best arrangement though. Oops. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness, so many people so kind today. Zeph, hello, welcome in. How are you? Zeph, you were playing this today too, right? I know sometimes you have to raid and run, but if you have the spoons, I'd love to know what you thought. I hope that you're doing good. I think I've seen you playing this recently. But yes, welcome in, friends. Welcome to the Beanie Weenies. I hope that y'all had a great time with Zeph. If you're new here and you don't know me, my name is B. I use they, them pronouns. I am a queer and disabled full-time cozy VTuber here on Twitch. Our main game right now is Animal Crossing, but we also love cozy indie games, and lately those games have been Town to City, Winterboro, Little Witch in the Woods, things like that. So if you like cozy, soft spaces to hang out while you work or coexist as you play your own games, etc., then feel free to hit the follow button so you can hang out with us. And if not, that's also totally okay. If you need to raid and run and go rest, please do. But welcome on in. We are just working on our little town. This is kind of like what we've got so far, if you're curious. This is like our little town center with a little park, a little market. This is the mayor's house. We've got some neighborhoods. And we just unlocked village level, so we're kind of trying to figure out. I'm doing a little bit of like rearranging right now. Now that we have some new stuff unlocked, some stuff just like could make a little more sense if I rearrange it a bit. So that's sort of what I'm doing. Like this is kind of a little apparels area. Although I don't know why that's, maybe the road itself is crooked. That's probably why. I had to expand this area though because there's now a shoe shop and a clothing shop, and there's going to be a barber shop. So I want to put them all together, but we needed a little more room to make that happen. I think I'll put this. I don't necessarily love showing like the back of the buildings like this as much, but it's okay. I think it is what it is. So this one can go here, and then we'll put the barber shop on the other side. And then I'll probably erase or fix that little path that was there. Okay. Wonder why the labor numbers went down. Also wondering if this path is crooked. Okay. Okay, that's doing that thing from before. Let's see if I can use Fig's trick. Where's the door? Where's the corner door? Maybe it just needs a little more. There we go. Oh, that's exciting, Jackson. Congratulations. It's kind of a hard time to buy a computer, so congrats, my friend. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And then when we can unlock the barber, which we can now, I'd like to put that here. Where is the barber? That's houses. Would it not be in commerce? Oh, I see. Oh yeah, that looks good. That fits well. Hi, Mossy. Welcome back. How are you? Well, you did quite well. You don't have to answer that. Sorry. Only if you want. Cute. I love the little mustache sign and how you can see inside. You can't always see inside a lot of the other shops. I'm looking forward to seeing people in there getting their hair cut. I think that's so cute. What's going on here? Warehouse can't transport to this building. Is there not enough warehouse workers? Where's the warehouse connected to that? It's this one. Oh, there's not enough room. Hmm. I wonder if you can. Hi, Evie, welcome in. Can you make the warehouse bigger? Oh, and I forgot to, I want to do this too from the raid. I think I need this, basically. So I'll have to wait and save up for the extra warehouse workers. I think. Let me see. My buildings. Special we want, right? Oh yeah, that is a small warehouse though. So if I could fit it, I could improve this by putting a big warehouse. Oh. It's so long though. Let's see. Um, okay, wait. I have a thought. Maybe we can like get rid of those trees and then like I think I can do it. This is called Town to City. It's really lovely. If you like pixel graphics or like Minecraft type graphics, but I think this is a little cuter than Minecraft's because the pixels are smaller. And it's super chill. It like sucks you in. At least it does for me. It gets me all in the chill zone. Okay, I think I need to take that in. I'll have to fix that, but sorry to the person sitting on the bench. Oh, pff, I thought they were just gonna fall over for a second. Wait, we want regular grass. I don't know what that brown line is, but see, for those who might be curious too, and this is not sponsored, but let's see. How much is Town to City? There's a demo that's free, so you can see if you like it, and then the game itself is $25. Although, I do think I might have gotten mine on Keymailer a few moons ago. So if you're planning to stream it, you might be able to see if you could get a streamable copy from Keymailer. Alright. I'm trying to do a little maintenance here. So then and then if I delete some of these trees too, I'm then wondering if I can. Where's the building? Put it like this. Actually, I should move that back a little bit more if I can. I love the little build animations. It's so cute. Essentially, would that work? Yeah, okay, that worked. It connected it to me at work today, sending a proposal of a number that I don't even want to pay, but I have to send the number below what I want because then they can counter with probably the number I want. It's probably fine because they probably proposed a number higher than what they wanted because they know we're going to counter with a lower price. Why don't we all just say the exact price that we want? Yeah, I do hate that process. It's like that for streaming too. When you are like pitching yourself for a like brand deal of sorts. Like, can I just give you the actual number I want? No. They give me a low ball number or I give them a high ball number, whoever went first, and then we play the song and dance that no one wants to play. But we do for some reason anyways. Why? Couldn't tell you. Now, why does it look a little wonky like that? I'm playing today because I was dedicated to the cause, Toasty. But I have decided that, similar to playing Sky and Valorant, that I'm not allowed to play this game until I get a new not microphone, mouse. He is not broken mouse friendly. Some games I literally hardly notice it, but this is not one of those. Yeah, I could also never be a salesperson, I agree. Okay, yeah, that looks a little better. Still a little wonky, but it's okay. I just want some protection from the train tracks. I feel like it would be weird if we didn't have some protection from the train tracks. Okay, cute. And then we can fill this with we should probably move this over a little if we can. It's really snug. Nah. Doesn't want to, and I'm not gonna fuss with it. I found a school program I find interesting. I've definitely been struggling with choosing between something I love, like working with children, and something more not sensory overwhelming and more predictable, like computer-based science degree. I definitely think it's important to consider for sure. Just like you are, like your different options. But I wouldn't say that there's different types of jobs with kids. So I would just say that's something to keep in mind. Like, there are definitely jobs that are incredibly sensory overwhelming with kids, but not all of them are. I did like academic tutoring for a while and it wasn't too bad, or like one-on-one work with kids. So I don't know, maybe just doing some research about all the different options before you decide, which I'm sure you would, but that's just my thought. There's also my friend Kaylee works in What does she do exactly? Basically, she does sort of the tech side of education. So she's still in the industry um, of working and benefiting kids, but more on the computery kind of like side of things, if that makes sense. You can ask her what it's called if you want, um, ebug, if that's something that interests you at all, or if she'd be interested in talking to you at all, but only if you want. Computer tech stuff is extremely people and can also be sensory overwhelming in a way that's reminiscent of working with toddlers with less manners. I get what you mean, Puppo, but that was funny. Okay. I think that looks good. I think I should move these over to be more centered. Yeah, absolutely, ebug. I think, although I could be wrong, and if you want to put it in the friends section for more comfort, that's also fine. But I think as a VIP, you can send links. I can't quite remember, like in the Twitch chat if you want. Okay. I don't know why I'm asking for permission. It's okay. It's okay. I think so. You can always try it. It won't get you in any trouble. If it doesn't work, it'll just star it out. Okay, that helped our situation a bit. We have too many workers here, though. How's everything else doing? Like, bitch, why? All right, what do you want? How many flower decorations? All of them are pretty much 20%, so not that that's bad, but I'll give you a couple extra flowers in your yard if this will bring you extra joy. There you go. Oh yeah, see, I was thinking. Yeah, I think VIP and mods can. Science and applied information and data science. I don't know if I would want to do this program because I feel like it looks like it's going to be very pro AI ebug, which I don't think that you would like. Maybe I'm not understanding, but in English would be good though, yeah. Testing data today because he just picked them at random. Sir, my good sir, did you think I named things Journey Path 1 drop week 2 fraud for fun? Oh, I would say certainly not. Just for fun. They want leisure. I haven't even put leisure down yet. But yeah, I would say that's something to consider because it seems like it's a prominent part of this. It literally has it in the like subtitle, and I feel like you're going to take ethical issues and get frustrated with some of your classes with the I'm guessing most of the professors in that program and students would probably be pretty pro AI. And obviously, you know that AI is very like environmentally unfriendly. Etc. I Googled them to figure it out and I don't want to do that again. So real. Okay, you want to also live in a neighborhood. What do we want to do next? I have to draw over them again? Abada abada. I don't know if I want to do that. Not all AI is generative AI. That's true. That's true. That's a valid point, Hollow Sun. I just get nervous in a school program where you might not have a choice but to use something that you feel very morally against, but you do make a good point there. There's already like a huge push for college students. Well, it's funny because it's a very lose-win situation. Like it's a very win-lose situation. It's very confusing for college students because on one hand, you have professors who are like, you should be using AI. Why are you not using it? And you have other professors who are like, don't touch AI or I'm reporting you for academic fraud, which I agree with, but it's probably very difficult to navigate as a student getting such mixed signals from so many different professors. Oh, what did we unlock? We got, oh, cute. Oh my god, that's so cute. You're telling me I can't put that? Yeah, which I appreciate you mentioning Hollow Sun because I think I was thinking about it in a little bit of sometimes the autism gets you in a little black and white thinking. So I appreciate you pointing that out and getting me thinking about it in a little bit of a different way. So like I don't understand the point of this if I can't put it in over a building, door, or window. Oh, that one has a light on it, so that's probably why it's not working. It's an awning. Oh no. I don't like awnings. This is a weird trait of mine. It went as an awning for a second. Now it doesn't want to. This is a weird trait of mine. I don't know why it's being so finicky. Why not work? Is it because of the vines? I will probably still put some awnings just because I think it adds a good bit of variety, but I don't like I don't like awnings. What is the problem? Why so feisty? It says invalid location. But I don't understand why. There's not anything in the way. It's just a standard house. Weird. A mutual hatred. I wasn't even trying to be a hater this time. Like, I do want to have some because it's probably cute to add. think it's slightly above door. Oh, if I make it over the window, sometimes it lets me bring it over, but it still says invalid location. It's strange to me that it's happening even on houses that have like very little decorations to explain why it wouldn't work. Don't trust a hoe, never trust a... But you don't get to choose where the windows are. The windows are auto-placed. So that's the only thing. You have pretty much no control over the windows. I probably shouldn't put it on two houses so close together, but that's okay. All right, hold on. Let me pause on my awning nonsense and actually take care of my town. Oh, Rosanna's here. Let's go. Add more workers. Okay. What else did we unlock? We unlocked banners. Oh, that would be cute. Especially over by the graveyard, I think. Hi, Amsterdamery. Welcome in. Yeah, which makes sense. That's a good sign. I guess I just don't... I have a lot of trust issues with whether it's like their definition of ethical and mine are the same, but I think going to the info session would be wise to at least get more information and ask your questions. I was like, why is my back getting sore again? My heat pack turned off. Duh. It's always that, but I always forget. We have a flag too. Interesting. Well, I did this flag, so I feel like I should stick with as if that's like the town flag. I bet you can hang that on buildings too. There's no gay flag, sadly. Just like, I'm assuming, imaginary town flags. But pride flags being added would be really cool. I would love that. Toasty's little angry face. You're so real for that, my love. You're real. Yeah, like really doesn't want me to be able to put awnings on any doors, which is interesting. That must be a bit of a glitch, I guess. I'm assuming. Because the windows seem fine. Hi, Tigran, welcome in. How are ya? Alright, what else we got? What is this? A bollard. What the heck is a bollard? Bollard? Vertical posts for traffic control. Oh. It's kind of to like protect a little area, like block it off almost. Got to do some big things this week. Yeah, we don't have cars in this game, so. But it's a fun little detail, nonetheless, for like a bit of realism. I think that's all the new stuff that came with that particular set of decorations. I don't see anything else. Big for me, I mean, listen, if they feel big for you, that's so valid. And you should be proud of yourself. Alright, let's get a city hall going. Now, where the heck I want to put that, I don't know. But I mean, I guess this could be a good spot. We do have like a little blank spot going over here, depending on how big it is. And being by the mayor's house, I feel like that makes sense. I wish I could have it so that it was like in the back of this. I guess I could do it like that, but guess I'll have to do it here. I don't know what we do with the backyard, but hopefully we can figure that out. No, we didn't find Freckles yet. But I kept canceling streams of playing other games because we were villager hunting before, and then we accidentally got ourselves into another villager hunt because Leopold asked to leave. So I was kind of like, we're going to have to do some partial streams where we partially villager hunt and partially play our other games because I was missing playing my other games too. I kept saying we were going to play Town to City and then we weren't able to. Oh yeah, that's right. We have to upgrade the roads. I'm not ready for that process. Although we will be wrapping up here soon. Freckles eludes us. Sadly. Oh shoot, I did it again. But we'll look for her again on Sunday. A complicated duck who keeps showing up for everybody else's villager hunt except mine. Why does it keep doing this to me? I click the straight button and then it goes away. Please. I do want to have a little bit of yard. What we do with this tiny little section of grass, I literally couldn't tell you. Maybe I make it smaller and then we put like a little bench and like tree in situation, kind of like this over here. I think that could work. I think that could even be nice. Hi Soju, thank you for the head pats and the happy flap. I hope you're doing good. Oh, later you can change the exterior. Interesting. So you can increase your citizens' taxes. But it makes them less happy. Interesting. Well, we're 99% happy. So I'm just going to go up a tiny bit. How was Survivor this week? Good and infuriating. Good and infuriating. Um, there are these two people who are like clearly, obviously, really big threats. And it's just been a little frustrating this season because they keep being like, we're going to go for them this time. And then they don't. They don't ever go for them. And there's reasons, and I get it. But it is like hard to watch because you're handing them $1 million. Like they're gonna win if you don't get them out, and they just keep not doing it. Um, although I will say, Toasty, I learned some new information about Survivor last week, which was that it was a planned unanimous vote um, against Steven. It wasn't a surprise to them that Sage voted with them. And that was why she didn't steal the idol, because she knew she wasn't at any risk. She said if she had felt at risk, she would have stolen the idol. Obviously, if she had known that Steven's thing wasn't stealable, she probably would have stolen the idol in that situation as well. I should have put that. I didn't realize that I had doinked up the path back here, so that's interesting. But that's okay. And also, apparently, the idea to lie about Final Six being the time for the last time Rizzo could use his idol was Sophie's idea, not Rizzo's idea. The edit is all out of whack because it's so like pro Savannah and Rizzo to justify their choice for 50, I think, which is annoying, I will say, but I think that's what's happening. So she definitely knew she could steal it. But yeah. I like these tall trees here. I think that's cute. My boyfriend put me onto Survivor watching old seasons right now, but next year I'm excited to keep up with the current season. Oh, fun. Hi, Cat Lover. This is Town to City. Yeah, we love Survivor if you ever have any questions. I'm sure your boyfriend knows a lot, but it's a good one. Next, you probably won't want to watch the next season of Survivor, though, because it's a returnee season, so it would probably spoil a lot for you. But after the returnee season, you could definitely hop in. Is this game on the Switch? No, I don't think so. I hope they bring it to Switch one day because it is really relaxing, which I feel like is what makes for like a really good Switch game a lot of times, to just like chill in bed. But it has like, I know it's pixelated, so it might feel weird to say this, but it has really nice, like high quality graphics. I don't know if it's like too hard to bring to the Switch 1 at least right now, but I could see them maybe bringing it to the Switch 2 in the future. But like, don't quote me on that. I have no evidence, but I could just imagine that could possibly occur. I wish I could put things closer to the building, but it usually doesn't let you. drama through you both mostly now. I know that's true for a lot of people in the community that they don't watch Survivor, but they kind of feel like they know some of this stuff because they watch me yap about it sometimes, which is cute. I think it's something I literally only learned this year, even though I've been streaming for like almost 5 years now. I used to never talk about things like Survivor on stream because I felt like if you didn't watch it, like you would find it boring for me to talk about it until like a bunch of you were like, no, B. We like listening to it. We don't, do we always know exactly what's going on? No. But it's still entertaining. And I was like, oh, okay. So now I yap about it more, which has been fun. I like sharing my little thoughts. But yeah, this season of Survivor is a little wonky because they take two of the contestants from season 49 and put them on season 50, which is a controversial decision to a lot of people, especially it being two people when there's only a limited number of slots and it's like the first returnee season in ages. So, because of that, I think they feel like they need to justify their decision. So, the edit is like extremely focused on the two people that they wind up picking. Um, so yeah, which I think is a little silly, but I don't really know what you're supposed to do with these umbrellas when they're just like umbrellas, though. Like, we don't have a chair to put under them. They don't go over the picnic table. Like, I guess I could put one of these little guys under it. It's a little strange, though. I think they should make them attached to the umbrella more easily. Or the picnic table. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, okay. That makes sense, I suppose. I love making as many little spots for the villagers to like sit as possible because I think it's cute when they interact with the stuff that you've put down. I like being able to do little spots like this where um like the nature is in the city part. I think that is really nice. Um pops of little nature in town. I think this tree was a little bit too much. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, gamers, that was fun. I'm glad we got back into this. I don't know why I was feeling a little nervous to get back into it for some reason. Um, Sometimes my brain is just weird when I haven't played a game in a really long time. So, but I had a good time. So that is a good reminder that um, I've been enjoying this. So hopefully we can play this again soon. Well, soon-ish. I'm gonna have to probably not play again until after I get my Christmas gifts because technically my mouse is broken. It's pretty like functional for the most part, but certain games it's just like more obvious that it's broken, and this is one of those where it kind of hurts my hand do too much um to do too much of this. So, but I get my new mouse like I said like the week we're going down the weekend after Christmas. So, yeah.